Happy Sunday, guys, and a very happy Sunday to anyone who loves football. The USA just won the World Cup, so props to them, congratulations. It was a really good game, I thought. Netherlands put up a good defense, but eventually just got broken down just like everyone else in this World Cup against the US. The U.S. was just a dominant force in this World Cup, and props to them. They deserve it. So, good job, guys. Let's see what happens next World Cup. Anyways, I was actually wanting to make a video today. It's been really hot outside lately, and I just thought it was a good opportunity to talk about hydration. Hydration is very key on any kind of outing that you do, obviously, whether it's near your house or off in the woods somewhere, just kind of remote. So I thought it was a good idea to talk about hydration. I know the first thing that I grab in the morning usually is my Nalgene, and I love my Nalgene. It's a really good water bottle. If you haven't had the chance to pick one of these guys up, please do. Obviously this video isn't sponsored by any of the products that I'm about to show you guys that I have in my collection, my arsenal here. If you do get an Nalgene, I highly suggest though that you get one of these mouth guards, splash guards. It just fits right into the top of your Nalgene under the lid, and just prevents you from, sloshing in your face and stuff while you're walking or anything like that. I find that if I didn't have one of these, I'm just constantly splashing on my beard and my chin and just, makes a mess. So, good idea to purchase one of these. I mean, this one is sturdy. I've had another one in the past, but eventually I actually put like some soda and other stuff in it, and I think it like ate into the plastic a little bit and started to smell a little funky, so I had to chuck it. But fortunately these guys aren't very expensive. But along with this, if you're out on a backpacking trip, like I had the last time that I was out backpacking, I just purchased this bad boy, and like I said, no sponsorship or anything. I'm not trying to promote it or whatever, but it is by the name of Catadine, and this puppy, this is the real deal right here. I did have another one before that, a similar one, but this one was a very good buy for me. This is a whole kit. It includes, obviously, the main filter part. It's got a pump here, so you can pump your water. It's got two hoses that have special fitments on it, and this one would be the one to go into your stream, river, pond, whatever you're trying to pump from, and this would be the hose that collects your water when you pump it. The other side of the hose, which I keep separate for contamination reasons, obviously this hose goes in the stream. You don't necessarily want this hose to touch this hose. Obviously I do clean mine after every trip, but I just like to keep everything tidy and no contamination risk, because you don't know what's in the water still. I mean, yeah, it is running stream or water source that I usually gather my water from, but you really have to be careful, because you don't ever know what's upstream unless you're at the source, and that can be a very hazardous thing, because these filters are great, but they don't protect you from everything, and that's an important thing to kind of read up on and learn for yourself as well. It's not gonna prevent you from contracting some crazy, thing if it's out there. And this basically protects me from a lot of, common pathogens and everything. The way it works is these filters which are replaceable, by the way. I did get this from REI, if you're wondering where I got it from, about $100. But it has a replaceable filter in it, and you see mine is still clean, white, perfectly ready to go. I've only used it twice, so, and I've washed it a couple times, once after every backpacking trip that I've had it on, which is 2 so far. So just a nice compact design, kind of a capsule. It's got an O-ring around it, really seals off nice. Another thing that I really like is getting to this other hose, which you pump into your water bottle. I love that it has one of these. This fits right up to my Nalgene, and all I have to do is just push this other end of the hose onto it, and with my Nalgene, just take this bad boy out. Plugs right up into it, and I love it. The other thing that I noticed about this pump is that you're gonna have a full water bottle in about probably like 35 to 40 pumps, and honestly that's a pretty fast acting filter. I've had some which it just takes forever to get clean water from stream. I mean, it feels like the sun is going down by the time you got water. And obviously sometimes you need that water fast because you need to get hydrated or, cook your meal. Most of the meals that I have that I bring along with me are water-based meals. You have to have water to cook them. And so this is just a lifesaver all the way around. Filling my water bottle, cooking meals. I mean, this is just the centerpiece of how I stay hydrated and survive out there. And it's very good. I like it. If you want one, Katadyn Hiker Pro, available at REI for about $100. I'd say it's worth the buy. So, if you're interested. Another type of actually more affordable system, if you're not looking to spend big money really on filtration, is one of these bad boys. And there are life straw options too, which obviously are a little bit more expensive, so just be aware of that. But these will run you well under $100. They're pretty straightforward. The cartridge that filters out the pathogens is tucked inside. As you can see, I can break it apart and take this nozzle off. What happens when you do, they gave me a kit that you can hook up to it to, clean out the cartridge, and a little syringe to push water through the hose to clean it out. They also gave me a couple bags. Now, I will say that this is not my favorite system to use, mainly because this is actually a dead filter now. It stopped working on me after the first time that I used it for some reason. Now, I have heard a lot of good things about this particular company, and I just was very surprised that it actually stopped working. I don't know why, but after my first trip with it, I cleaned it out, and I put it up, dried it out before I put it up, and then I got to my next backpacking trip. It would barely even squeeze water out. I had to literally squeeze this bag that came with it when I filled up this bag with water to push through it. I don't know why it clogged up so bad, but it's just done now. I don't know why I really kept it either, though. It's been a while. But yeah, that's my main complaint about this one. Secondary complaint is it is actually a little bit frustrating when you're trying to fill this bag up. It's kind of like a taut plastic, and if you can imagine being at a water source trying to fill this thing up, it's actually harder than it seems to fill it up for some reason. I've been at a moving water source and it's still hard to fill up because it will not inflate and fill up with water. So I rarely can get this thing to actually fully fill up. And when I do, I had it clogged. So I don't think I'll ever be personally purchasing one of these again, but I do know that this is a very affordable way to filter water. And there's many other filtration systems out there that I will not show you on this video because I don't own. And so I'll leave that up to you guys to find what personally works for you and what your budget looks like for your next adventure. But I hope this video was very informative for you. And also, just another thing, they gave me 2 bags on this one. So you could, fill this one up, have it with you, and fill this one up and put it in your backpack to save for later. Now, obviously, I do like the Nalgene better, especially because it has a measuring system, so for when you're cooking, it's very easy just to measure out your portion if you need it. And this one, obviously, you would still need some type of measuring system if you wanted that exact measurement for cooking. And, this doesn't have that. It doesn't have any kind of markings or whatever. It does have a nice little direction procedure for repairing it and storage. Not repairing it, backwashing it and storage when you're not using it. And, yeah. It's a nice little one for you. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope to have some more of y'all viewing my videos, giving me some feedback on what I should do. This is just a little quick video just to show you a couple of the options for filters. So if you have any feedback for me, obviously just drop a comment. If you like the video, please subscribe and like the video, of course. And this is my cat, Jetta, by the way. She is very cute and very sweet. I've had her since I was 18. 27 now, so you do the math. But yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and stay safe out there and stay hydrated.